What do you think is the most memorable moment on the set that you think you'll always take with you?
I suppose it's maybe there is a shot in Chopper. There was like about 12 of us in there. You know, so I'm here, and here's like Jason Statham crammed up against Jet Li. Arnold's behind me with a cigar, and here's Harrison Ford's in there piloting, and you got, and Sly's hanging on the rope, and it's a little bit like, is this really happening? Like, because normally in a movie you'll have 2 or 3 name actors, you know, and you're in one scene together or 2 scenes, but here you got everybody in this one moment, and it was just, it was kind of a little bit almost unreal.
How about for you?
Oh, wow. I guess, you know, the big scene where we were, you know, when Mel Gibson basically fires at me.
Oh, yeah.
But I'm on the back of this truck with Wesley, you know. Every time I see these characters, these people, all the characters they play come rushing back to me. I mean, I see Wesley and I see Blade. I see Harrison and I think Star Wars. You know, you see Mel, you think Mad Max. These are billion-dollar franchises just right there walking in front of you. And it really makes you pinch yourself because I was like, man, I'm actually shooting a gun next to Wesley Snipes. And it's unbelievable and it's satisfying and it makes you feel like the whole journey is worth it.
This is so cool that you guys get to be a part of this franchise. What were you thinking when you first got the call that you were going to be a part of this?
I got the call when I was with my family. I just got back from a movie, and they were all there, and I got a call from Sylvester Stallone saying, "See you in Bulgaria." And I was just like, you know, it's like winning the lottery.
Well, what do you think's the moment that you'll always remember about being on the set with these guys?
I think that one song by Neil Young.
Oh my gosh,
man,
yeah.
Look in my life.
We had to sing in front of all these legends. We had to sing karaoke.
Yeah.
And they're all sitting in the bar, and we're having to sing to like 50 random Bulgarians, and then all these movie stars, and we all are not good singers.
No.
Yeah.
I was sipping on that iced tea pretty hard. I was like, oh man, we gotta get ready for this one.
And then there's this point in time where all of us are having such a blast of like, guys, you guys are too drunk. And we're like,
yeah, we even tried like spinning in circles before we got out there. Just looked like, yeah, like we were really drinking. And then apparently we were a little bit over the top.
Yeah, it was funny.
There was also a moment when we were in the back of the van with Mel and Sly, and then it was kind of like after lunch, everybody's getting tired, and then he starts playing the Rocky theme.
Yeah, like somebody's playing some music.
It's a pretty cool moment. What's it like to return to such a fun franchise, and for you, what's it like to join up with such a neat one?
It's interesting. You know, you're there, you're putting the gear on, and you're like, man, weren't we just here? It feels like it was a week ago. Seeing the guys again, and it's just a lot of fun.
I had heard this film was shooting and that there might be a spot open still, and so I made a couple of calls and pushed my agent a little bit and said, get me in that movie. Yeah. I want to be part of that movie. So a buddy of mine ran it by Stallone, and he said, yeah, you know, if we can make it work. You know, scheduling was a big part of it, but I think I brought my own sort of different little taste to the film of something else, and I love the relationship with Barney, and I think I'm flattered and excited to be part of it.
Well, now we always ask people their Hail Mary moment, the moment in their career where they just kind of had to go for it and it worked out for them. What do you suppose that was for each of you?
You probably have a real specific one.
Gosh, this whole thing started for me 11 years ago, and it's not something I ever saw myself doing. It was, you know, pretty tied up in being a professional athlete and fighting, and the opportunity presented itself. And they were looking for a fighter to play a character and bring some authenticity to a role. And each and every time I get to go out there, I learn some more and develop some more skills. And I'm looking for a challenge. So.
Yeah, my Hail Mary moment, I would just have to go back to high school when everybody there said, you know, you really need to have something to fall back on. And I said to them all, I said, if I have something to fall back on, I will. So off I went.
I like it. That's wonderful. Now this is such a cool movie to see on the big screen and just everything's blowing up, but I know unfortunately the film got pirated out a little bit. What, as good action stars, would you do to the guys that did it?
Well, we'll have to kill him, wouldn't we?
Yeah. Yeah, that's basically, that's the plot for Expendables 4.
Lots to digest.